Hello everyone. I got a really exciting package this morning and was really excited to try to do an unboxing. I wanted to wait to unbox it on camera because I really want to capture my experience, and this is a totally new planner system for me. As you can see, I currently have Erin Condren Daily Duo in the A5 size. I have been using the A5 probably for the last 3 years, or whenever Erin Condren originally came out with it. And I am finding that I'm not loving it. I've been using Erin Condren for many years, probably 8 years or so. And when they came out with the A5 Daily Duo, that was kind of my saving grace. It got me through college. I loved the daily layouts. I love the simplicity. I usually do like the blooms, interior style. I just prefer that over the super bold, crazy, traditional Erin Condren colors. But this year I wanted to try something else. With my job that I currently have, I don't find that I utilize a lot of the daily pages. So there will be days where I will not use the daily pages. So I don't like being wasteful. I find it really stressful, and it kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety when I don't use all of the daily pages, and I don't want to feel like I'm wasting it. I love this layout. I love this setup. I think it's beautiful, but it just doesn't quite fit my needs. So then that is where the new Sterling Ink planner comes into play. I really would like to give my first thoughts and feelings on this planner. I'm very new to this community. I have never seen the Sterling Ink company or anything like that, but I have kind of been down a little rabbit hole lately after I saw some planner people do their unboxings for 2025. I was really interested in the layout and really liked, the simplicity of it. And I also really liked that there's a lot of flexibility. So I just received this in the mail this morning. I was a little late to the bandwagon. I did order the imperfect version, and we're gonna see what that looks like together. I, again, have no expectations. I'm not familiar with the Sterling Ink brand, and this is a completely new planner style for me. So I am really looking forward to it. I apologize, the glare is going to be really bad. The shadow, I just could not wait any longer to open this and get my feelings in order. So first of all, the packaging is really nice. It comes with lots of bubble wrap, so that is amazing. Makes you, as a consumer, feel like your planner is very secure. So a couple of disclaimers while I kind of get these little freebies opened. I am a big fan of the A5 size. This is like my preferred size. I love the weight of it, the size of it. Again, being the Daily Duo, this is just half of a year. But I really like ring binders. I've tried, I really love the coiled style planner. That's what I'm used to. I tried an A5 rings, bought a bunch of inserts from Cloth and Paper, Infinite Lotus. I went down that rabbit hole a couple years ago, and I just was not satisfied. So went back to the Daily Duo, and now I'm trying to go to the Sterling Ink. Because I was so late to the bandwagon and found out about it well after the initial drop for the 2025 planners, I was unable to get an A5. My preferred planner would have been the black with the white edges in A5, the common planner, and then again, horizontal is my preferred style. The way that I've been doing my work recently is I really do like having the week on all one side and then having more of an extra space to do lists and tasks, because sometimes tasks take me days, sometimes I can get them done the same day. So that layout works better for me rather than trying to put a daily task, you know, here, writing a task, and then it doesn't actually get done until, you know, Friday the next week. So I am really excited about this. If you can't tell, I'm looking forward to changing up my planner style. And this is obviously my first time in a B6, so I'm a little apprehensive about the sizing. I hope that it works. But yes, it is going to be a little small for me. I'm afraid, but we will find out together. So but as I stop rambling here, here's a little envelope that comes with, I think, most of the Sterling Ink packages, at least all of the 2025 unboxings that I've seen come with them. Here's a nice little infographic. I love the print of this. This is beautiful. And let's see. Oh, these are little stickers. Oh, perfect. Awesome. No, I love the coloring of them. That's great. As expected, this is a very nice packaging. I did notice that with all of the unboxings that I watched, and yeah, very excited to take a look at this. Let's see. Again, the box is so pretty. Why do we say that? Oh, I love this. Okay. So I will set this aside. Oh, okay. This is beautiful. This, I believe, is called a pencil board, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I totally apologize if I say anything that's not correct or doesn't sound right. Again, I am very, very, very new to this process. I have never, this is a whole new world for me over here. So I believe this is called a pencil board, and I believe the intended purpose of this is to place behind the pages. I have been fortunate enough with the Erin Condren pages. You know, they are really thick, high quality, durable pieces of paper, and I never experience any bleed through. Not that I'm a huge, you know, pen, fountain pen, brush pen. I'm not. I am pretty much a highlighter and pen girly, just a standard ballpoint pen, sometimes gel pens. So I don't usually find an issue with that, especially with the Erin Condren planner, but I am a little nervous. One of my apprehensions about this Sterling Ink planner is it seems like the paper quality is very thin. So I'm interested to see what that means. So we'll find out. But this is a pencil board, and this is something that you place behind the piece of paper that you are currently writing on to help, I believe, with either bleed through or with the pencil marks or the pen marks where it, you know, the ink doesn't bleed through, but you're able to see what you wrote on the previous page. Anyways, that's my understanding. This is beautiful. It looks very Grecian, very Italian, Southern Italy, Greece. I love this. I mean, I don't know if you could have gone wrong with any of them, but this is beautiful. I love this. I will be keeping this somewhere. And then on the other side, you obviously have your year at a glance. And yeah, I love that. Okay, so here is the planner. I got the black B6 Sterling Ink 2025 Common Planner. This is the full year. And I also received the Imperfect because, of course, when I went onto the site looking for my A5, they did not have it in stock, and I am too impatient to wait until she restocks her planners. So I found the next best size that I thought would work for me, and that is the B6. And the only option they had was Imperfect. So I will be interested to find out what the imperfections are. So let's find out together. First impressions. Also, as a person who loves physical books, this is so satisfying to me. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, the paper is very thin, especially compared to your Erin Condren. I would say, oof. I'm not a paper person. I know there are people out there who will know exactly what I'm talking about, but this is very delicate. I would say it's almost like a fourth of the weight as a traditional Erin Condren paper. So that's interesting. Okay, so here when you first open up, you have the Year at a Glance, same as the pencil board. Wow, this is very delicate. I am not easy on my planners, so this will be very interesting. I'm considering getting a cover, but I'm not sure yet. But we will have to see. I don't really want to invest in a cover for a B6 if the B6 is going to be too small for me. And I'm just going to give you my first impressions as an A5 girly. I feel like this might be too small, and that's okay. I'm going to give it a go. I hate to give in to consumerism, but if, I might give this a shot, and then if I still feel this way after getting some use out of it, I might do another order for the A5 once it's in stock. My other thing that I noticed is that I'm really sad that the horizontal doesn't come in all of those beautiful colors that she released. I believe it was just the black onyx and then the mulberry, which was a beautiful burgundy. But I love the lilac and the linen and even the caramel brown. Those were beautiful. I would have really been interested in getting those if they were available. Okay, sorry. I just bumped my stand. As I was saying, I apologize for the shadows. This is my first time recording anything like this, especially a flat lay like this. And I was too excited to fix the setup or to get the lighting right or anything. Again, I'm a novice. I've never done this before, so please bear with me. But I'm very excited for this planner. As I was saying, this is going to be a big change up for me. I am not quite sure. I mean, I always find the Erin Condren planners to be quite daunting, especially with the beginning pages. I hardly ever fill these out. So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it's a little daunting. It's a little intimidating because there are so many empty pages that I don't know what I'm going to fill them with, but I'm excited to navigate. And I think maybe using this as kind of like an experiment might take some of the pressure I feel or would feel for this planner, just because there are so many different ways to use this. I've seen so many reviews, numerous reviews, and seeing how people lay out their planner. But maybe if I just tell myself it's a B6, it's small, it's a new method, let me test it out, maybe that'll alleviate some of the pressure, and maybe I can, not think of this as like a fragile little baby, because at the moment it seems very fragile. Another thing is just to get the sizing reference. So again, this is an A5. This is obviously a coiled planner. But you do have, I believe it's about 1 inch and 1.5 inches maybe. I think this is like a 5x7, a standard B6. I'm sure someone else will know better than I. And I think this is like a 6x8.5 maybe. So there is quite a size difference. I am nervous when writing, I am a little nervous about that, just because I feel like with the Erin Condren, I have so much space, to move. We'll see. I'm not going to put the cart ahead of the horse too much. I'm just trying to give my unfiltered feelings, and opinions right out of the gate. So let's get started. This is the little cover page. Again, the Year at a Glance. And then these are just grid papers on both sides. The other thing that was sometimes hard to see in videos is you can see the previous page and the next page. So I couldn't tell sometimes if there was an actual header here, but it does not look like it. If anything, it looks like It's definitely grid, and I think these lines that make it into fourths and then these lines going horizontal are just slightly darker. I mean, I don't know if my mind's playing tricks on me, but it looks kind of like the monthly, where is it? Yeah, it's almost like these lines, but they're not lines. It's definitely dots, but I almost feel like they're a little bit darker. So you do kind of see that. Again, very, very, very minimal. I would have no problem dividing these pages in a different way. Just something I wanted to note because that's something I had questions about. Oh, I guess it's just these dots are just a little bit darker and it almost mimics these lines. Or I could be crazy and all of these dots are the same. It's just the page previous is making those, or the page following is making these lines appear darker. That could also be the case. So anyways, and then it looks like there are dots in the middle of, the top and sides and bottom to show you where half is. So interesting things I'm pointing out. This page is a goal breakdown. The headers are someday, 1 year, half year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this page. I'm not going to lie. But I am interested to see. Maybe I'll do a follow-up once I have this filled out, or maybe I'll do a video as I'm filling it out just so I can talk through my process. I'm not really sure. Okay, this is a yearly tracker. So some people use this for, periods or honestly lots of different things. I am not sure yet what I'm going to use this for, but it does give you a spot for every day, and then it also says the day of the week. So it looks like you get 2 lines of boxes for each. It looks like you get 2 rows of boxes for each day. So who knows if you want to put something else like whether you worked out or not, or I'm not sure. This is the quarter 1. The other thing I really liked about this planner is I liked the setup. I liked having the yearly, the quarterly, the weekly, and then the option for dailies. I don't mind the Erin Condren, how it has, month, and then now the new daily duos have the week. But again, you have those daily pages that follow immediately. And I just feel like I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for. So I'm really interested to see this. Oh no, see, this is why I can't drink soda while doing this. Oh, see, I don't want to baby this planner, but I did get some water droplets. Okay, that's okay. This is a test run, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, so this is the quarterly pages. So you have quarter 1, and then it has January, February, March. Again, I'm not sure what I'll use this for, but with my job, there are things that are broken down quarterly and even monthly. And so I'm really hoping that I will find use for these pages. Again, quarter 2, all of the dates, quarter 3, quarter 4. Perfect. This is another thing that's new to me. I had heard some people mention this before when watching reviews and didn't quite understand. But if you're used to an Erin Condren planner, you never get the previous month before the start date of the planner or the month immediately following the end date of your planner. And I'm used to that, so I don't have an issue with that, but I have heard some people mention that and saying that Erin Condren and some other planners are really missing the boat on that. But now I know what they're talking about. So that's very interesting. You have a whole December before, I'm assuming it goes to January. Yes, January 2025. And then if I'm correct, you have the monthly layout at a glance. you will get, I think, January 2026, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you do. So that's actually kind of nice. I don't know what I would use it for yet, but I think that's really interesting. The other thing that to note is, again, I've heard people mention, they do have like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. And I think that's so interesting. I would love to find out week 26, week 27. I would love to find out what people use that for. I mean, other than just knowing that, oh, hey, I'm at week 26. I'm, halfway through the, the year. But I also feel like I pay attention to dates. So like if it's the end of June, I just know, hey, I'm halfway through the year. But very interesting. Let's see. Okay, no, this is the same. So I thought for a second that this was the weekly portion starting 12/1/24, but it's not. So this is similar to Erin Condren. If you have, they do full weeks, Monday through Sunday, which is also new for me. And they do full weeks, Monday through Sunday. And obviously, whatever the first of the month falls on, it doesn't want to have an incomplete week. So it does include the 2 last days of December in your weekly, which is exactly what I'm used to. So I have no issue with that. The other reason I decided on the horizontal layout was because I think this is just going to make more sense for my brain. I'm anticipating using it by drawing a line either halfway or maybe like a third of the page to write down any appointments, workout classes, anything I need to do, or like deadlines on this page. But then this side, I'm really excited to be able to do like a weekly task, because again, my job that I have requires a lot of tasks. And I hate having to move the task from Monday to Thursday if I don't get to it on Monday or things like that. So I'm excited for this layout. The other thing that I haven't mentioned yet is I am actually pregnant and due at the beginning of January 2025. And so I am also in my busy season at work. So I fully intend to use this planner right now. I think I'm going to start. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I really want to get in this planner because November and December are really busy months for my work. So I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to do that. But my thought is I'm going to maybe either white out these or disregard them. And I'm going to just start this next week. So today's the 8th. 9th, 10th, the 11th. So the 11th of November, I'm going to start on this January page, and I'm going to test it out for the remainder of November and then the month of December. Again, I'm going to be on maternity leave for sure in January, maybe a little bit into February. So these pages are not going to be used, is my thought, because I'm not going to be at work. So I'm going to just go ahead and start, and I'm impatient as you might tell, or as you could probably see. So yeah, so I'm really excited about this planner. I am probably more excited about this planner than I am about my yearly Erin Condren planners. So we'll see. I don't know if maybe I completely forgot that this is an imperfect planner. I'm wondering if this is why. There are some little, I can't tell, it almost looked like pencil shavings or eraser shavings. But it's not coming off, so maybe that's what it is. Just these little inky pieces. I mean, if that's imperfect, I mean, yeah, maybe that is what makes it imperfect. I don't know if that will show up. If that's all it is, then that's not an issue. I completely forgot this was an imperfect planner. this is such good quality. I mean, I understand what people mean by and I've never had another Sterling ink planner, so I am not able to compare the covers. I think that someone mentioned that they changed, and that this was maybe flimsier than the ones that they've offered previously, but I have no qualms with it. Again, I might have to get a cover. If I do, I'll probably just get something, a little inexpensive, like a clear cover, just because, again, I don't know if I'm satisfied and am going to stick with the B6 option. So I would hate to, do all the things and buy all the covers if I'm not going to stick with the B6 size. So anyways, and then I do love having these end pages. Another thing that I really like to do with my planners, and I used to get the Erin Condren monthly planner, and I really liked doing my monthly finances. And so I'm hoping that I can kind of index this and have some pages set aside specifically for finances, other goal tracking maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe do some, I am an avid reader, so maybe I can read and log some books or some pages read. And I also go to workout classes, so maybe I can log those in the front here. I'm not really sure. It's a little daunting to have, I keep touching this up here. I don't know if maybe this is another reason it's imperfect. There is just like a little white, oh, nope, that came off. Okay, never mind. But it's really daunting and it's really scary to change planners. So if anyone's in the same boat or has any suggestions, that would be greatly appreciated. Please drop them in the comments. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm really excited and looking forward to, my new little chapter. And let's see if Sterling Ink can knock out my beloved Erin Condren. Like I said, I've been a loyal Erin Condren planner for so long, and was a little sad to not get the planner, but I feel like this year I just really needed to try something else. Everyone's needs change, my job changes, my role within my job changes all the time. So I think that the Sterling Ink planner is going to provide a lot of flexibility for me. So I'm really excited. I hope I'm not missing anything. I feel like if someone else finds this useful, maybe I can kind of share my, little novice journey through videos. And I'm really excited to get into this. I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions on camera and see if anyone else found this helpful. So I really appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you'd like to see. I might kind of sketch out some of my ideas and how I plan on using this planner before I actually put pen to paper. But if anyone has any suggestions or is interested in my process and maybe watching me kind of navigate and talk through each page and what I'm going to do with them, please let me know. Again, I'm excited. It's new, and I hope that someone finds it useful, and maybe some of you are on the same journey as me, trying to obviously find planner peace without trying to get too far into consumerism. But yeah, I'm really excited. Let me know your thoughts and questions below, and I look forward to potentially seeing you guys in the future. Thank you so much.